Hi everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
How are you guys?
I'm fine, Gong.
I'm fine too. How about you, Gong?
Oh, I'm fine too. So today we will discuss about culture. Before we discuss it, it's better if we introduce ourselves first, starting with Nanda.
I want to introduce about myself. My name is Nika Nanda Claudia Winayanti. My absent number 3.
I want to introduce about myself. My name is Muhammad Khaironi, number 32.
I want to introduce about myself. My name is Ana Agung Istri Dian Ilasalika, absent number 14. So we start the discussion. So what we will take is the topic of culture. Culture is a lifestyle that has developed in a society from generation to generation. Indonesia has many cultures that have their own characteristics. So, which culture should we take?
What is it suitable for?
How about we discuss Balinese culture? I want to know about Balinese culture.
Oh yes, you can because Balinese culture is very unique.
Okay, so we will discuss about Balinese culture. So, what do you think Balinese culture is like? Nanda, do you have an opinion?
Balinese culture is a way of life that is developed and owned by Balinese people and is passed down from generation to generation. Culture is made up of many complex elements, including religious and political system, custom, language, styles, clothing, buildings, and work of art.
Wow, that's a very good opinion. How about you, Ronnie?
A way of life that was developed and owned by Balinese and passed down from generation to generation. Culture is made up of many complex elements including religious and political system, custom, language, building, and art.
I also agree with you. I also want to give an opinion. In my opinion, culture is a people habit from ancient times and it still survives today. As you know, there are many cultures that exist in Indonesia and have their own characteristics. Culture is not always synonymous with traditional things such as clothes, language, art, special food, and so on. However, this culture can also be related to the habit of people you may already be familiar with. And in this day and age, there are many young people who don't know how their respective regional culture are. They learn more about Western culture, which is currently trending now. So they forget their own culture. So we as a younger generation must preserve the accepting culture in younger generation must preserve Indonesia so that the next generation can feel how Indonesian culture has many types and characteristics of it.
Wow, Balinese culture is very diverse. I want to ask Ron, you can You come from Java, is the culture in your village the same as the culture in Bali?
Bali and Java are that have a variety of culture between the two regions. There are very obvious difference in terms of religion, tradition, language, and different names. For example, in terms of language, Balinese people every time there is a sound a will pronoun with a in giving children names. Balinese people still ask the case system so that Balinese name can be easily regions. Meanwhile, giving names to Javanese people is not bound by caste but takes the name that are in Al-Quran.
So, the culture of Loni village is a very diverse and almost the same as a Balinese culture.
Yes, almost similar. So even though we have culture from our respective regions, we must respect each other culture.
Yes, we must also preserve the culture to the next generation so that the next generation can find out how our culture was from ancient times. I want to ask whether in Bali has a special dance.
Bali has a typical dance, such as the pendant dance, which is used to welcome guests. Besides that, there are also other dances such as the Cendrawasih dance, the Puspanjali dance, and many more.
Wow, it's very interesting, right? So at this time, I will hard to challenge Arang dance. What is that dance?
Salarang dance, there is a secret dance drama in Bali about scary drama. This dance drama is usually held to clean the village area from the influence of evil influence.
Oh, so it means the dance in Bali have many types, types, and function. Oh,
Yes, um, there are many types and there are function, for example, to welcome guests, for religious ceremonies and for public performance.
I just found out that Bali has a variety on unique cultures. I think this discussion is very good because as a young generation, we all have to respect each other culture in Bali.
So, learning about culture is not endless. Yes, saying it is already late today, so we can continue next time. Thank you for your opinion.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Gong.
Okay, thank you, Gung. See you next time, okay?